Hello, good evening, everyone. Good to see every one of you here. My name is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Today it is the 1st of April, April Fool's Day. But today I'm not going to do any fooling around. It is a real Facebook Live over here, sharing with you good stuff over here. All right. So if you guys can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments. And if you are on YouTube as well, all right, you can say a hi to me. I can see the comments from YouTube also, so I can see that you're on Facebook or from YouTube as well. So just give me a like and share. Also, I'm very friendly. I won't bite you. Okay, friendly guy. Yes, Welly Ang. All right, I can see that you are from from YouTube. Happy April Fool. Okay, so thank you for your comments. Okay, so as usual, today it is a Friday evening. Happy to see you guys. Okay. So I hope you guys are having a good Friday so far, weekend. Okay, so how many of you actually entered into, Malaysia already? So if you are a Singaporean Malaysian, okay, if you don't know the news, okay, Malaysia and Singapore and so on, they are now open. So we can go over to each other easily right now. It is open, okay. So let me take a look at the comments right now. So hello, Wei Lun, Mary Hang Hock, Kok Leong, Felix, ZJ Amanda, Linky, Ching Ong, Faith, Achuang, Sivarupan, Sebastian, Christopher, Angus, Guampang. Okay, good to see you. You are from YouTube. All right, Mark, Adrian, Pei Wen, Wee Ling, Ely, Anthony, Emily, Patrick, Yang. Okay, I'm not guru, but you are the guru. Okay, Cecilia. Okay, so yeah, good to see every one of you here. Okay, so by the way, today my energy might be a bit low lah, because there are some family issues, so making my mood not that good. So I pardon me if any point in time my energy is not really there. But rest assured, I will still give you good stuff. Okay, market updates and such. All right, so let me go through the screen right now over here. Okay, so I think right now we have about 176 people in the room right now. I'm not sure, the 176, does it include just Facebook, or is it Facebook plus YouTube also? Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. So right now we have about 180. I think maybe give them 1 or 2 more minutes. I think there'll be more people streaming in. Okay, I Pei Wen, yes, thank you. Okay, I'm fine. Right, Yang Li, I'm fine also, no issues. Okay, so disclaimer, whatever I share today is just for education and information purpose. It is not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. Alex is always wrong, so please don't copy me. My opinion doesn't mean that I am right. Okay, it's just my personal opinion. Okay, so with that, I shall kickstart the session. I know right now, because of the Market Insights Virtual Summit that's coming up very soon, we might have more people coming into this Facebook Live or YouTube streaming. So at any point in time, if you don't know what I'm referring to, for example, my cloud indicator, Ichimoku Cloud, pivot point and such, it doesn't matter. Okay, just follow me through. Just follow me a few more Facebook Live, then you should get used to it and know my style of trading already. Okay. All right. So yes, so before I kickstart this session, Market Insights Virtual Summit is coming up for those who haven't joined yet. All right. This is the event. I shall post the link in the comments. Okay. So this is the Market Insights Virtual Summit. I know many of you have already registered already. So thank you so much for the support. So these are for those who haven't joined. All right. This event is free, totally free, 100% free and 100% online, proudly sponsored by IG. All right. So it is on the 9 and 10 April, which is coming next weekend. All right. So we have Rainer Teo, the keynote speaker. Okay, so he has about 1.5 million, okay, 1.5 million YouTube subscribers, one of the most followed traders on YouTube. And if you're talking about Singapore, I think he is the most followed trader in Singapore. So very simple, just click the register now, first name, email, mobile, and you are good to go. By the way, the mobile number, we are not going to spam you with all the nonsense, okay? This is just purely for SMS reminder for those who are residing in Singapore, right? So for those who are not residing in Singapore, most likely we won't so-called give you the reminder SMS. Okay, it is pretty costly. So only for reminder SMS only. Okay, all right. So if you register for this event, you get to have to participate in our lucky draw. You get to participate, okay, and have the chance, okay, to get this Art of Explosive Profits, okay, e-course by Jay Toon, one of the speakers as well, that is worth $697, $697, okay. So 2 Huawei Smart Fit watches, all right, and 2 Lazada vouchers as well. And you also get to receive, okay, this exclusive ebooks just for you, all right, Trendmaster, how to spot any trends in just 3 seconds, written by yours truly. So this is the ebook itself. All right, there's a lot of information over here where I will show you how I really define a trend at just one glance. 3 seconds, you know whether it is an uptrend or downtrend. You can see that a lot of samples, case studies as well. So do register for it. It is totally free and it will be sent to your email. All right. So once again, I'll post the link in the comment over here. All right, you should be able to see the link also on the scrolling bar. And right now, our Telegram channel, we near to 4.9K already. I think 4.9K. All right. So do subscribe to our Telegram channel and also our YouTube channel as well. So let me share the link in the comments. Going to hit 5K soon. Okay, so do subscribe where I share with you price mover, interesting news, and of course, the reminder for the virtual summit as well. And so for today, right, I'm going to share with you, right, the first quarter is over already. So what are the best performers, okay, best performing stocks, okay, or other industry or sectors across the sectors and industry, okay? And these are the stocks or ETF that might have the potential and continue to lead for the rest of the year. All right. So leading stocks and ETF, I'll go through with you later. And the screener for ETF, I will use this ETF screen.com, which I mentioned before. For those who are new, right, this might be a new resource for you. For those who have been with me for some time, I think you should know. So let's go through. I'll go through with you. All right. So let me go through the Telegram first. Okay. Yeah. So we are hitting near 4.9K subscribers already. So let me go through this. Let me just do this so bigger for you guys. All right. So as I mentioned, I think this week, right? So last week I mentioned about palladium, the metal palladium, the ETF, if you want to trade, was the PALL palladium. Okay, so extended, had a deep sell off. Overall, I mentioned that the indices, the index, when I talk about indices, is actually the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and also the NASDAQ 100. Okay, the 3 indices are overextended and there could be a pullback anytime soon. Okay, if you already have a position, then enjoy the ride. If you don't have any position, okay, don't FOMO, fear of missing out, and long now. Stock selection is important. Okay, and I think that the market is going to rotate into the small cap. Big cap might not do so well within the next 1 to 2 weeks. So true enough, the market actually started to have a pullback for the past few days. All right. So today, the market for the NASDAQ, it is down 0.5 to naked first. Okay, the market, it is down. All right. 0.58%. For the S&P, it is down 0.3%. So the pullback is starting, is here already. All right. Dow is also the same. All right. Starting to pull back. So later, I shall show you where is the potential support and such. Okay. And yeah, and talking about this crypto, okay, I just want to let you guys know, last Facebook Live, right, I mentioned that, crypto, if you're talking about the Ethereum and the Bitcoin, it is on an uptrend. So I mentioned last Facebook Live, let me see the date. Last Facebook Live, the date was 25th of March last week, right? So let's go to Bitcoin first. All right, so it has to do with the book as well, the exclusive book now. Okay, so this was Bitcoin over here. So as I mentioned, right, so this was the downtrend since the late last year to November, until this year, start of the year, price start to, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, right? So I say, if you're just looking at the naked chart with nothing, okay, most likely, most people will say that, Bitcoin, it is in a consolidation zone right now, right? So it is the same for Ethereum with nothing to help you, right? Okay, I remove the trend over here, okay? If you are not looking at the indicator, for example, the cloud that I'm looking at, you might think that it is just consolidating. Okay, maybe recently only starting to break out. You might think that it is going into an uptrend. Okay, so for me, all right, very simple. Okay, as I mentioned, all right, using my cloud only. Okay, so it's this. All right, let's go to the Bitcoin first. All right. So you can see over here, downtrend, price below the cloud is a downtrend. All right. Price broke above the cloud. Okay, it is signaled as an uptrend. And I mentioned that on the 25th is somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. So the moment price start to break out, okay, I said, price actually, for the crypto is actually on an uptrend already. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you actually went in to buy some. For me, I'm still holding on to my crypto altcoin, doing pretty well right now. Okay, and Ethereum, it is the same. Okay, 25th. All right. I see over here, just starting to break above the cloud only, okay, and starting to continue to go higher already. So this is how I determine spot any trend in just 3 seconds. Okay, spot any trend. Oh, Wei Lun, do you buy into buy so no? Okay, yeah. So this market Insights Virtual Summit, as I mentioned, this book will greatly help you a lot, like how I managed to see the trend in just quick seconds. Okay, so once again, for those who just join us, okay, this event is free. Do register for this event and you get to get this book for free. Okay, so right now we have about near to 3,000 sign-ups already. Okay, so let's go to the indices right now. Okay, so this. Okay, let's go to indices right now. Okay, talk about market. So let's go to Nasdaq first. Okay, pull back. All right. So as I mentioned, right, the market, it is overextended and price. The reason why I say overextended and price could have a pullback anytime soon is because from the low over here, this swing low over here, all right, for the Nasdaq to the swing high over here, price has already extended, about 16%, okay, for the past 10, 11 days only. And price has actually hit into this cloud resistance level. So that's the reason why I say that anytime price could have a resistance. Of course, price could continue to go higher, but price decided to pause for right now, and right now we're having a 3 days of consecutive down day over here. Okay, so technically, okay, because this month April, it is the start of the month. Okay, start of the month, so we have a new central pivot range. So I'm not sure whether you can see or not. Okay, this is the start of the month, the first day. Okay, so this green dotted line is only here. I'm not sure you can see or not. Okay, so the start of the month. So this will be the central pivot range. Okay, here. All right. Of course, the CPR is derived from the pivot point. This pivot point is over here. Okay, for those who don't know, never mind, it's okay. So essentially, I'm using this green dotted line, okay, the green line of green horizontal lines here as the support and resistance zone over here. Okay, if you're interested to know how I set up the cloud and the pivot points and also the central pivot range, all right, you can go to the link over here, this YouTube tutorial. All right, I'll post a link in the comments. Okay, so I was actually looking for price to be supported at the cloud support over here. So generally, right, when there is a horizontal cloud, based on my observation, right, as in a line over here, it tends to be pretty strong support, okay? But so far, it doesn't seem to be supported right now. But, you know, the CPR, it is very, very near, okay? It's very, very near. So we are looking at, you know, over here, this pivot point over here. If you're talking about the pivot point, all right, then the pivot point, the support area, it is at about 14,360. This is the NASDAQ future, okay? 14,360, okay? So I don't know how many days you'll go and hit this pivot point over here, 14,360. All right, but you know, maybe 1 to 2 days, I don't know. That is the best case scenario. If price really hit that, and you can watch to see whether, you know, there's any trigger, you know, bullish price action that, you know, can start to have a rebound. And if you're talking about a shallower pullback, right, then the upper zone of this central pivot range will be somewhere around here. All right, this reading will be at 14,610, thereabout, 14,610. Okay, so we will see within the next week, early of the week, Monday or Tuesday, and we'll see how it goes. So as of now, you know, trend, it is still uptrending. All right. Price is already above the CPR already. Okay, price is already above the CPR and trying to break above the cloud. So I have always been bullish if you have been watching my Facebook live. Okay, so still bullish right now, and weekly time frame definitely bullish. Okay, but you can see right now we starting to form a pin bar or a shooting star. So for those who have been following me, you should know that I am always skeptical on very common candlestick pattern. The more common it is, okay, the higher the chance it is a trap, because a lot of retail trader is looking at the hammer candlestick pattern, at the shooting star pattern. Okay, so there's potential that, you know, let's say if price don't come down a little bit, there's a price that come a little bit and then trap this shooting star shortest, okay, and then continue to get higher. So we shall see. So I'm still bullish on the market as of now. Okay, so for the S&P 500, go back to the daily time frame. Okay, so this is I would say that the support will be stronger over here. You can see that the central pivot range is very near also to the cloud support area over here. So the high probability trade will be, you know, when price really do come down over here, hit the cloud support and also the CPR, and then price starting to reverse higher. So this will be the best case scenario, okay, if really price do get supported at the cloud level. Okay, so it is the same for the Dow Jones as well. Dow Jones, it is hitting right smack into the cloud support over here. So yeah, now it's at a support zone already. Of course, this is my personal opinion. I'm still bullish. Okay, it doesn't mean that price will do like this within the next 1 to 2 weeks or so. Okay, price can still go down like that. So we never know. So we have to watch the price action for the next 1 to 2 weeks. But typically, all right, based on seasonals, okay, seasonality statistic, okay, April, okay, to May is actually a pretty bullish month. All right, so let me take a look at this one, seasonality sector. So for those who have been following me, I think you might have seen this chart before. I won't be sharing this chart with you. If you want, you can, you know, take a screenshot, whatever it is, okay? Yeah, and okay, by the way, this has been updated. I think last week or so, the previous one I showed is not the updated one. So I try to, make it standardized, all based on 15 years history, 15 years. Okay, for those sectors or industry that does not have 15 years, I will use the longest that they have. All right, so you can see that, okay, for the S&P 500, for April, right, 93% of the time, it is bullish. All right, so which means that out of the 15 years, 14 years, it is bullish. All right, for the RSP, which is the equal weight S&P 500, it is also the same. All right, it is also the same. Okay, and typically for the month of April, right? For the month of April, I would say that most of the sectors are bullish. Okay, most of the sectors are bullish. Okay, typically bullish. All right, until May, it is still okay. June is the time where you should be starting to be cautious already. Actually, they say sell in May and go away. It is not true. Should be sell in June and then go away. All right. So April to May is actually one of the best timing to long the index, as in the S&P 500, the whole market, basically. Okay. All right. Doesn't mean that, of course, 100% that this will continue the same, but based on statistic, there's a higher probability that price might continue to go higher this month and next month. All right. So right now we have about 300 people in the room. If you think that I'm sharing good stuff, learning something new, want to support me whatsoever, please give me a like, share, or comment. All right. Liking is free, doesn't cost you money, so give me a like, but it also tell Facebook algo that you enjoy my content and want to see more of MarketWise Asia content on your Facebook feed. Because if you don't engage with me, Facebook will deem that you don't enjoy the content, and in the future, it will not show you, starting to show lesser and lesser of MarketWise Asia posting on your Facebook feed. So just give me a like, okay? If you give me a share, comment, engage with me, that would be the best. Liking is free, doesn't cost you money, so don't be stingy, okay? Right, it also help you. All right, so this is the update for the index. Any questions so far? If everything is okay so far, all right, do give me a response, engage with me. Just type okay in the comments. So just a recap, I'm still bullish on the S&P 500 for the Nasdaq. Okay, we are actually hitting the support. S&P also hitting the support near the central pivot range as well. Okay, so I'm still bullish on the market, right? And all right, so let's go to the best performance across various sector and industry. Okay, let's go through the S&P and the Nasdaq stock first. Just have a quick show of hand, right? Okay, which do you think, or what are the stocks, okay, best performance in the S&P or the Nasdaq 100 so far for the first quarter? First quarter meaning from March to end of from 1st of January until the end of March, which is the best performing stocks, okay, or at least the top percentile within the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq 100. You can just let me know. You can just let me. Oh, by the way, all right, Selena, I think, are you new from this Facebook Live? Setting for the cloud, keep kept as default. All right, so this is the link tutorial. Okay, for those who might join me late. All right. All right. So I posted the link in the comments. You can watch through the YouTube tutorial. Energy sector, yes. Energy sector, yes, definitely. I think if you are following the market, you should know that energy is the best performing sector. But which is the stock? Individual stocks that's the best performing one. Individual stocks. Okay, individual stocks. All right. Energy and oil, Tesla. No, Tesla is not the best performing one. Best performing stocks. Okay, best performing stocks. We don't got the answer. I think you also know where to find, right? Anyway, all right, there's no secret. Okay, this I will share with you. Very easy to find one. All right, I shared before already. Sleekcharts.com. Sleekcharts.com. Okay, the site is very simple. All right, site is very simple, nothing fanciful, but it is, I think, it gives very useful data. So let me try to zoom in a little bit. Oops, not here. All right, so go to the S&P 500 at the top of the navigation bar. All right, you click, there is this component performance. Right, just click on this component performance over here. All right, you can see that the year-to-date return, right, it is until the 31st of March, just nice, until the end of the quarter, year-to-date from January the 1st to March. So what are the stocks that you see? Okay. All right. Zoom in number here. Number one, all right, OXY. All right. Number two, Mosaic. Number three, Halliburton. Number four, APA, Marathon Oil. A lot of these are actually the energy and the industrial also. A lot of energy, okay? A lot of energy. All right. Yes, OXY, Christina, OXY. So you can see new call is also commodities, okay? So Lockheed Martin, all these, it is the defense, all right? Deere and Co, all these industrial. So there's a lot. So go to this site over here and you can take a look over here. So for the NASDAQ, same also go to the NASDAQ 100 components performance over here. All right. Constellation, Splunk is tech, okay. All right. Still lose to the Splunk still lose to energy, okay. Because the NASDAQ stocks, a lot of them are so-called tech stocks. So tech is not the best performing one. So naturally, the return is not as high. Okay, so Splunk, Activision, Vertex Pharmaceutical, okay, Exelon, Dollar Tree. Okay, some of these stocks, right, you might not be familiar with. You might know, but you might think that, hey, how come they are the top performance? Okay, they're top performer for the index. Even Kraft is not too bad. So for the S&P, okay. So some of these company, I would say maybe not so familiar. All right, Nelson Holding, Williams Companies, Paramount Global, Corteva, Leidos, not so familiar that like the the stocks like Tesla, everybody right? Okay, so what Cincinnati Financial Corporation, not so popular lah. Okay, right? If you are trading, you might know, right? Actually, like insurance company, Allstate Insurance, under the financial insurance is actually performing pretty well. Allstate also. So, of course, I'll share with you a method, right, how to extract this data over here, right? Of course, if you have some programming language, I think scraping the data might be easy peasy for you lah. Okay. If you are not a programmer, of course, the hard way is to copy and paste lah. Okay, copy everything and paste lah. Okay, everything lah. Okay, 500 stocks. Okay, and a easier way is actually, okay, you can actually go to let me go. Can see my screen, right? Okay. This is actually Excel. Excel in a way that it is not the Microsoft Excel lah. Okay, but essentially it works the same. Okay, I'm using WPS Office because it is free, totally free. But it is nearly the same as Excel, but you do have to pay lah. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you actually know about this WPS. All right, so looks and feel the same, almost the same. So in case you don't know, if you want to take a look, okay, WPS Office. All right, this is this. Okay, so it's totally free, okay. All right, so how many of you actually know WPS? If you know, type WPS if you know, type no if you don't know about WPS. Okay, so yeah, just let me know, have a quick show of hand over here, and you can pay for it also. I pay for it because there's some PDF features. I think it's not too bad, so I pay for it. But generally, a good a free one, it is good enough. All right, so WPS, you can try. It is totally free. All right, so let me I'll show you this one. All right, so Sorry, I'm trying to gather my train of thoughts. All right. All right. So go to this sleekcharts.com, the link, the performance chart. Oh, a lot of people don't know. Fantastic. Chingo is asking, is this a Chinese company? Yes, it's a Chinese company. All right. Yeah. So they copy like Excel. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. So go to this WPS Excel, which is a spreadsheet. Okay. Pretty similar to Excel. You can actually import the data. So you go to menu. There's a data over here. All right. Then you just import external data from web. Then you should see this thing over here. Okay, so just paste the link over here Okay, and just go to the site over here, and it will show you this thing. All right. Okay, so simple, just import. Okay, just wait for a while because some data they need to churn out. Should be pretty fast All right, so yeah, you see, there you go. All right, so you have all the 500 stocks over here from the best performing ones. Simple or not? Is it easy? All right, it is something new. I'm not sure whether this is something new to you guys or not because this is still okay to me. I mean, I'm not an Excel expert, but you can actually import data from website, okay, using the link and import into Excel, right? If this is something new to you, right, type new in the comments, all right? Although I'm not Excel expert, I think I'm very lousy at Excel. So after that, you can just copy and paste, sort out something like that, up to you, all right? Once again, after that, you can go to the NASDAQ 100, all right? Go to this component performance. Same over here, already sorted already. Okay, go to this, all right? Go to the office, be it Excel or be it WPS, it is the same. There's this feature, all right? You can go to the new sheet over here, menu, not here, menu, under data, export. So not import data from web. Okay, once again, paste that in, go to here and then import. All right, same. All right, so everything, of course, this word is not a table, so they can't capture it, but the main table, it is over here. All right, so once again, only 100, copy and paste, whatever it is, you can sort out the data, massage the data, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. All right, you can go through with them. Okay, so yeah, I hope this is something new to you guys. I can see quite a number of new things, seeing quite a number of new comments over here. And okay, but the bad thing is that you can't really see the industry. So I'm using this site called Market In Out. I mentioned before. It is not free. It is not free. So, but doesn't matter. So I'll just share with you. So let me just go to the S&P 500. All right. So this is based on the price performance. I will zoom in later. Don't worry. Not exactly year to date, but pretty close. Pretty close. This is based on the 13-week change. All right. 13-week. 4-week is 1 month. 13-week. 1 month. 3 months plus a little bit. Okay. But almost the same now, right? Okay. So I zoom in. Okay. So almost the same. Can you see? It's OXY, Mosaic, Halliburton, all these energy company. But I can see more details. All right, you can see this overview. Minus. Okay, I need to do like this so that I can show you the industry. You guys can see, right? All right, so no need to guess. Oil and gas is the best performing one. So a lot of oil and gas, a lot of oil and gas, a lot of oil and gas. Mosaic is agriculture, basic material. So you can take a look at Mosaic. What's the commodities, commodities, right? So MOS, Mosaic, all right. It has been trending up since the 2022 because of the agriculture, wheat, everything, due to the Ukraine war, it has been going up. All right. So this is this. So I want you to focus. Of course, personally, oil and gas, and agriculture, the commodities are, I feel that it has been, overplayed. So it can be quite event driven. So I'm not sure about you, for those who are beginners, might not be so easy for you to trade. The price movement can be very volatile, not easy for you to trade or even hold on for a longer term. I mean that if you want to trade, go ahead and trade. These are the top performing ones. Focus on top of performing ones. All right. Focus. I want to share with you something that's not the oil and gas one. So for example, you can see from here. All right. Where is it? Kroger, KR. KR is consumer defensive. Okay. Grocery store, something is out of the commodities one, Kroger, KR. So take a look at KR. These are the ones that you might want to keep in your watch list. All right. Again, this is the chart for Kroger. It has been up for quite some time already, but year to date, it is still pretty good. All right. Right now, it is in a consolidation zone right now. Based on the price action, all right, there could be a chance that it could hit something like this. Okay, not guaranteed, but looks not too bad. So like Kroger, you might want to put in your watch list. A lot of times, they have the potential, all right, to continue to go high and lead for the rest of the year. All right, so Kroger, okay, and then let's go to page 2. Something different, right? For example, Nelson Holding. Okay, Nelson Holding. Kroger, yes, is Warren Buffett stocks. Okay, yes. All right, it's not a sexy stock. It's not a sexy stock. Okay, right. Even Warren Buffett stock is also Berkshire Hathaway also is performing very well. Nielsen Holdings, actually, I'm not very familiar with Nielsen Holdings. Okay, heard before, but don't always trade them. NLSN. All right. Looks not too bad. Recently, well, I don't know what's the reason. There's a gap up, okay, but it was in a downtrend. Okay, and then starting to go higher, right? So all these are the ones that you want to keep in your watch list. Sempra, McKelson Medical, Lockheed Martin Aerospace and Defense, some of the interesting one. What else? Leidos, okay, information technology, Leidos. How many of you are actually familiar with Leidos? Okay, I am actually not familiar with Leidos. LDOS. Let's take a look. LDOS. All right. Also interesting. So I'm not too sure. Maybe is there some interesting news that's happening or what? Okay, but Leidos is outperforming the market. Okay, so all this you want to keep in your watch list. Can right? I don't think some of these stocks you are familiar, right? Allstate also not sexy. It is an insurance financial company. Okay, Cincinnati. Okay, I heard before also, but not so familiar with it. Okay, Allstate I should have before Allstate or ALL. Not sexy. Insurance, financial insurance also performing pretty well. So keep them in your watch list. So this is my personal screener and data provider lah. So it can show me the industry. But for you, right, it doesn't matter. You can just go to the the one that you imported over here. All right, the Excel sheet, and you just go through all the stocks over here. Just browse through lah. Okay, browse through what are the stocks. Of course, energy commodities are already in play. Watch out for those non-commodities, non-energy one, and watch them. They are the one that could continue to run for the rest of the year. You understand what I'm trying to say so far? Okay, just type yes in the comment. Type yes in the comments. All right, type yes in the comments if you understand what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay, so for Nasdaq, it is also the same. Let me take a look at Nasdaq over here. Nasdaq, okay. Nasdaq, Yeah, Nasdaq. Okay, so some of the interesting names that comes up also like Exelon Utilities, Vertex Pharmaceutical, Dollar Tree discount stock, quite famous in the US, is a consumer defensive stocks. All right, Telecom, T-Mobile, this one, Curate Dr. Pepper. Okay, it is also pretty famous. They make coffee one. Okay, I think beverages. KDP. All right, KDP. Okay, also performing pretty well since the start of the year, but right now price action is a bit choppy lah, not that easy to trade. But you can watch out if price do have a breakout and such. Okay, just to show you guys, Paycheck, Payx. All right, also performing pretty well since the start of the year, like this. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it for the S&P and the Nasdaq. I've already shown you, how to import the data from sleepcharts.com, all right, into Excel or WPS. And then after that, you can go and look through the stocks, go and massage it, go and screen it, go and filter it. It's up to you. All right. So I think it's good so far. All right. If you're enjoying show so far, just give me a like and share. I just give me some support. Also tell Facebook algo that you want to see more of me in the future. Okay. So next up, I will share with you the ETF one. ETF one will be more interesting. It will cover various sectors and industry and countries as well. All right. So before I head into that, right, I think there might be new people who join my Facebook Live now. So just to let you guys know, the Market Insights Virtual Summit that's coming up real soon, that's actually happening next week. All right, I'll post the link in the comments. You should be able to see the link in the scrolling bar as well, and also in the comments. This is the site over here. All right, so no keynote speakers. Rainer Teo, 1.5 million YouTube subscribers, the most followed trader in Singapore, and you can say the world also. Not many traders have 1.5 million subscribers. All right, so just register. First name, email, mobile. Mobile is only used for SMS reminder for Singaporeans. Okay, no spam to you guys. All right, and you get to participate in our lucky draw. We are giving out a one e-course, The Art of Explosive Profits, conducted by J Tun, that is worth 697. All right, 2 Huawei watch fit, okay, smartwatch, and also 2 Lazada voucher. And you also get to enjoy this exclusive ebooks that's only written for the virtual summit people. That's you guys. Okay, how to spot any trends in just 3 seconds. So this is the book. All right, so a lot of case studies, content as well. So do register for this. Is also how I actually spot the uptrend in the crypto market. All right, so just register for this event. This is the link. Once again, I'll post the link in the comments. Okay, enough of this short advertisement over here to register for. Oh yeah, one last thing, forget. Okay, do subscribe to the Telegram channel also. All right, post the link in the comments right now. We have about 4,009. All right, so I always post interesting price mover stuff, interesting news, and also my updates on the Facebook Live also. All right, so I've gone through the stocks already. ETF, interesting. All right, ETF, you go to this site called etfscreen.com. etfscreen.com. I post the link in the comments. Once again, the website, a lot of numbers, doesn't look interesting, okay, but it is a good site, okay? So etfscreen.com, it is free also. Let me try to zoom in. Right, zooming over here. So you go over to this performance tab. Right, for those who are with me, you should know. All right, go to this performance tab. So this is where you can screen out the top performing ETF. All right. So there's some criteria that you want to take note of. Short funds, just put no. Leverage funds, no. All right. The volume average volume, I tend to just put 500K lah. So try not to miss out too many of the ETF. And then, okay, if you realize that if you see right, the performance right, you only 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. There's no year to date because it is hidden, right? So you need to go to the selection over here and then choose to return YTD, year to date. All right, and then you update the page. All right, so once you are here, this is the year to date. Year to date, it is on the most right hand side. Okay, and then you just filter it, sort it out. Okay, sort it out. Okay, so this is the green one. So once again, you have already sorted the ETF based on the best performing ETF from right now, January to end of March. So nothing unusual. A lot of these commodities, oil and gas, is leading the ETF, the performance. Okay, like nickel, natural gas, oil and gas, and such. Once again, there's a lot. Okay, there's a lot. But this side you have to be careful. You cannot just keep scraping it too often into the Excel sheet. I think you kind of block you. I think I tried before. Anyway, how you're going to do it, it is the same as well. So a lot of stocks, I think thousands of them, all right. So once again, just copy the link, all right. Go to the Excel sheet once again. Can be WPS, Microsoft Excel, doesn't matter, all right. Can just new sheet, go to data, all right, and then import external data from web, and then just paste link, okay, and then you go to here and then import. Because a lot of data, this one, so I think you need a few seconds. Okay, populated already. So can see over here, all right, so it is all here. Okay, by the way, this one you can see the right hand side over here, a lot of like nonsense, a lot of some other tickers. The tickers from here, just ignore, because this ticker here, it is actually from where is it? Just now at the top they have this, but doesn't matter. Okay, so ignore this, just focus on this one. Okay, year to date. Oops. I think you guys get the drift, okay? I think you guys get the drift. So don't know why I cannot explain it. Never mind. So you guys get the drift. So this will be the top performing one. After that, you can massage, filter, sort, up to you. All right. Tiger Bay is asking, do you have any Singapore stock screener site? Singapore one, I'm not very sure. So if you guys have any, if you guys know crowdsourcing, if you guys know about good Singapore stock screener, do let us know in the comments so that everybody knows and everybody benefits as well. So Singapore stock screener, I'm not that familiar because I don't really trade Singapore stocks. So once again, this will be occupied by a lot of oil and gas one. See, right? So I want you to focus on those non-oil and also non-commodities one. All right. So let's go through with you guys. Okay. So can you see over here? All right. So EWZ is Brazil. Okay, Brazil ETF. I actually mentioned in my previous Facebook Live, some of these emerging country, their stock market is actually performing pretty well. So EWZ, for the past quarter, return is 38%. All right, so you go to EWZ. All right, you can see, boom. All right, it is heading higher. So as I mentioned, right, if the US market can't really trade, pull back, you don't go short or whatever, okay, you don't have to die in trade the US stock market lah, okay, you can trade the other countries stock market. They are performing pretty well, all right, okay, yes, and then what else? Where is it? Okay, all right, and then energy, oil, this global, a lot of this, okay, all commodities one. All right. Do you remember this? Okay, if you have followed me last week, all right, so this is the ECH, Chile Index Fund, Chile, the South American country, all right, ECH, okay, ECH. And previously I mentioned that I long somewhere around here, okay, all right, and then hold on for a while, price goes up, I take profit here, and actually, I actually went long again yesterday or 2 days ago. I forgot, 2 days ago. Okay, yesterday. All right, and the reason I mentioned also in my Facebook Live before. Okay, remember this? Okay, Chile. Last week I mentioned one. Last week Chile, ECH, 24th of March until the 12th of April. For the past 14 years, okay, 93% of the time it is positive, which means that out of 14 years, 13 years is positive. All right. I have actually taken a screenshot, okay, just to let you know that, I eat my own cooking, which I mentioned before already. I eat my own cooking. I share with you some ideas. When I see good opportunity, I will trade it. So this one, so 31st, I think yesterday only, yeah, 31st, my entry price, ECH entry price was 29.2, right? 29.2, where's 29.2? 29.2. Okay, somewhere around here. All right, this dotted line over here. All right. Okay. If some of you might know, this is a wash and rinse trigger also. Once again, if you don't know what is wash and rinse, all right, you might want to, okay, really register for the Market Insights Virtual Summit. All right, Bini will be speaking on this wash and rinse topic. Oh, by the way, right, the program is out already. All right, so very interesting topic. You can just head on to it and read through yourself. Right, J-Tune, following the big money, how to find outlier stocks for big profits. Interesting, right? So Bini, all right, will show you the wash and rinse trigger, and also how to outsource your trading weakness to automation and earn while you sleep. So interesting, huh? All right, so yeah, ECH. And oh yeah, by the way, just to let you know, this is supposed to be a so-called profitable trade, okay? I also do have losing trade one. Doesn't mean that, Alex always right or don't know, always right. No, I could be wrong. No, I'm always wrong. So like in my Telegram, I said I have a position in. I have a position in IWC. So, which I got stop out lah. Okay, my stop is a bit tight. Okay, but so I got stop out. So doesn't matter. All right. So I will try to wait for opportunity to go long again. All right. So yeah, show you winning trade show you losing trade, okay, to be fair, okay, not always all just winning trade, huh? All right, so it's ECH, Chile, and then this commodities, copper, we have already. Palladium, show you Qatar, okay, country one, Qatar, all right, QAT, not too bad as well. It is uptrending for the past 2022, all right. All right, yes, FinVis, you can also screen for stocks. FinVis you can, okay, but I just find that the slick chart, it is neater, but ETF, I think not so much, because FinVis, they doesn't, exclude all the leverage and also the inverse one. And there are a lot of this, inverse and also leverage ETF, they will kind of screw up the return for you, because they have some ridiculous return one, because they are leveraged and because they are inverse, that kind, okay? So FinVis might not be the good choice for you to screen using for the ETF, okay? So I want to share with you is, what is this, ILH, is it ILF? Okay, yeah, this one. All right, ILF, Latin America one, ILF. So ILF include the Chile, Brazil, and such. Okay, so if you don't know what to trade, you can also take a look at ILF, ILH, sorry, ILH. Sorry, what is it? I forget already. ILF. Okay, sorry. ILF. Okay, so again, can you see or not? Downtrend, break above the cloud, uptrend. But of course, right now the trend is a bit over extended. So don't chase. Always wait for pullback. Okay, pullback, it is at the central pivot range and such. Okay, of course, can price continue to go higher? Yes, it can. Can it go down like that? It can. So do watch the price action. Doesn't mean that you continue to go higher. Okay, but I feel that it has the potential to go higher for the rest of the year. All right, because if once again I want to share with you this, I think this site I mentioned before also, is it the Novel Investor? Yeah, Novel Investor. Okay, Novel Investor over here. Let me share with you the link. Is it this one? No. Emerging stock market return. Is it this one? CHL. All right. Okay. So I think I'll post the link in the comments. Okay. I think a lot of colors, very small, cannot see, doesn't matter, not important. Okay. The word is not important. Okay. Just follow me the colors. Okay. So can you see this purple area is actually the country Chile. Can you see that whenever they perform very strongly in one year, the next year it tend to become the weaker one. Next year become stronger, outperform, then next year weaker one. Can you see over here? Right, very weak. The following year, not too bad. Last year, pretty weak, and this year is outperforming and such. Brazil is actually BRA. Can you see again? All right, has been underperforming for many years already, okay? And this year, it tend to outperform. So yeah, those who are not performing very well last year is performing very well this year. All right, Peru, PRU, I think is is it PRU? PER, yes, Peru, all right, Peru is also performing pretty well this year also, right? Last year, not too bad. The year before, not too bad. Last year, not too good. And this year is performing pretty well again. So Peru is also listed under here. I forget the ETF name already. PERU. EPU. All right, EPU. Can you see over here? EPU. This year, Peru is actually flying also. So there are a lot of things to trade. You don't have to necessarily just watch the US stocks and such. Like I have been trading like the Chile ETF as well. Okay, so I think Lam Su is asking whether there's any good screener for Hong Kong stock. Actually, for me, personally, I just use this market because it has a lot of it has basically all the country. Yeah, it has all the country. So I can just screen out all the stocks. Okay, I'll just do a quick one over here. Like for example, Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong, right? Hong Kong stocks. Screen out at criteria. Okay, I'll just run screen. Okay, so Hong Kong, how many stocks are there in the whole Hong Kong exchange? There are 2,488. A lot, about 3 to 4 times more compared to Singapore market. Singapore market about 600 to 700 Singapore stocks only. So Hong Kong market, there are 2005, about 2005. So best performance for the past 3 months. I think some of these are penny stocks. I don't know how many of you know this. CAA Resources 2112 Let's take a look. Can? Okay. Penny stocks okay. Very difficult to trade. If you know, I don't know how to trade all these penny stocks. Okay. So yeah. So if you're talking about bigger market cap big one, KNK Holding, engineering and construction, industrial. Industrial is moving in the Hong Kong industrial. At one glance, I know materials, comms, industrial, consumer, cyclical, industrial, all industrial are moving in the Hong Kong market. So KNK. KNK, right? Moving pretty well. It has been down for quite some time. KNK, etc. So if you're talking about external screener, I am not very sure. If you do know external screener for Hong Kong or for Singapore market, you can let us know. All right. Okay, so because for me, I just use the market in now. Because even for Singapore, it has Singapore screener as well. Okay. Wally, thank you. Wally, Turkey. Yeah, I forgot Turkey. Turkey is also performing not too well this year. Turkey. Okay. Yeah, thank you for reminding Turkey. Hey, but still not doing well yet. I mean, for you or for the whole market. Turkey is not too bad. Turkey actually, can you see that it is trending down? All right, trending down. Actually, I'm watching Turkey. It's trending down, but starting to break just the cloud, above the cloud right now. Okay, and it is above the CPR. So I'm watching Turkey. Yeah, it is in my watch list. It's in my watch list. Okay, interesting, Okay, so any questions so far? Do you think I'm giving some good value to you, especially if you are new to my Facebook Live? If you think that I'm providing good value, everything is good, you learn something new, just type good, GOOD. All right, type good in the comments to give me some support. And once again, give me a like, share, and comments as well. So yeah, so once again, I already show you how to import from ETF screen and also from a slick chart into Excel and WPS. Use that to watch out for the performing stocks, okay, for the rest of the year. Let me take a look. You can see a lot of Brazil over here. Brazil. South Africa. South Africa, not too bad, right? EZA, South Africa. Okay. EZA. Right? EZA. See, I've drawn a trend now. So actually, I was watching that before also, but I didn't really catch it because there's no trigger. No trigger, then my screener won't show up. Won't show up, then I won't trigger it. Okay, so yeah, so trending pretty well. EZA. So what else? So don't have to just die trade the US stocks. trade other countries, ETF. So because right now we have ETF, very easy for you to get access to these countries. Okay, so this what else? Qatar. Yeah, I think you can just walk through the list yourself, lah. Okay. So any questions so far, general market question, try not to ask me individual stocks. Okay, don't ask me individual stocks. General broad trading questions, ETF, it is easier. Individual stocks, once we start rolling, then 没完没了, cannot finish one. Okay. Anyway, I'll go through the some trade ideas for you today. For those who still with me, I think this will be the interesting part. All right. So, Tracy, I signed up for the Market Wise Asia Summit for second time, but I still haven't received. I think you should receive it. Okay. Just that. All right. Let me. Okay. Anyway, Tracy, you send me a Facebook messenger to me. I will check the email for you. Most likely you should receive it, because if you are registered for second time and such, the system will not resend the thing for you, but it should be already in the email already. You should be inside the list already. All right. Okay. Patrick is asking what platform you use to trade ETF. Personally, I use the interactive brokers. Okay. If you want to use IG, CMC markets, whatever, CFD brokers, it is fine as well. TT Ameritrade, it is fine. It is not limited to any broker. So of course, IG is the sponsor. Okay, they also have a lot of ETF for you to trade as well. So it is fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. So for me, I'm using interactive brokers. So yeah. So IG is fine. CMC, TD Ameritrade, as long as you have access. Mumu, Tiger, all these are fine as well, as long as you have access to the US ETF. All right. And yeah, so the trade ideas I'm going to share with you. Okay. So what do you think is good for this coming week or so, or for the next few weeks? Any ideas or not? So anyway, for the previous one, like I mentioned before, some of you are still in play, like XLU, real estate, utilities, telecom. Because generally for the month of May, typically it is bullish for the market. Global infrastructure until the May also. So all these are still in play. It is still in play. So I won't erase them. But I'm going to share with you, add on to it. As I mentioned already, right, for the S&P 500, okay, S&P, okay, I think I share with you guys. From the 8th of April to the 2nd of May. All right, for the past 14 years, I mentioned before just now, all right, 100% positive. 15 years, 93%. 14 years, 100%. Okay, so keep a lookout for this month. All right, should be a bullish month if everything goes well. No guarantee. So watch the price action. But personally, I'm still bullish as well. Okay, another country. Okay, I think not too bad. You can watch out is EWA. That is the Australia ETF. Right, EWA Australia. 1st of April to the 26th of April, right, for the past 16 years, all right, 94%, it is positive, all right. So let's take a look at EWA, Australia, ASX, I think, suppose so, EWA, or actually for Australia, it actually already ran, So, wow, I didn't catch it, too bad, but still got time. So we shall see whether there is a pullback, to the area that I want to see, somewhere near the central pivot range, and then I shall see whether there is a trigger. So Australia, wow, not too bad, not Australia, from the bottom to the high, already up about 20%. So Australia, right, you can keep a watch out. All right, so yeah. And then, okay, so oil, it is crude oil, crude oil. All right, the ETF for oil is USO. All right, 1st of April to 14th of April. All right, for the past 14 years, okay, 93% is actually positive, which means that out of the 14 years, 13 years is positive. But crude oil right now, it is not that easy to trade, I feel. Okay, it's not that easy to trade. And right now, it's kind of consolidation over here. Not easy to trade, and it's very volatile. So, but just to give you some sense of statistic, okay, typically right now April, based on seasonals, it is bullish. Okay, it is bullish. So let's say if there is some trigger, for example, watch and risk and whatsoever, I might consider placing a long trade on crude oil. I shall see, and keep a watch out. But right now, in terms of price action, okay, not so good. Okay, generally oil, it is still on an uptrend. Why? Very simple. Price is still above the cloud, so uptrend, right? You see, supported at CPR, and then rebound. Okay, but right now this month, because of the recent bearishness of the crude oil, the CPR is over here. I think you cannot see because the first day of the month. So right now price it is below the CPR. Not that good. Okay, don't be mistaken. It is still uptrend. It just tells me that the uptrend, it is weakening. Uptrend is weakening. Okay, so you might want to take note. But statistic wise, April tends to be a good month for crude oil. So if you want to give it a try, give it a go, at least wait for a trigger to enter lah. All right, can? Okay, the South Africa one, which I mentioned just now. All right, South Africa. That's not the ETF, right? It's EZA, right? EZA. So typically from the 6th of April to the 28th of April, right, for the past 11 years, 91% it is positive. Okay, all right. So I don't want to go through again because I think EZA, just now I mentioned already, EZA. Okay, so I won't enter now lah because price has been overextended and there is no decent pullback. I want a pullback to be seen. So we shall see. SHA, gold, neutral. Okay, gold right now is neutral. Based on seasonal statistic, there's no edge lah. So, but if you're talking about purely price action wise for gold, also not so good for gold right now. Don't be mistaken. It is still on an uptrend. Price is still above the cloud, but once again, right now price it is below the central CPR, the pivot point. So price uptrend, the uptrend is not that strong. It is weakening. All right. So yeah, I won't be longing oil. So if I want to long oil, at least price to come down a bit more, then I consider long. If I want to go long, at least try to go above the CPR, then I go long. Okay, right now it is like no man's land, so I won't be going long on gold. All right, all these are the bullish one. So for palladium, I mentioned already in my Telegram. So palladium wise, okay. All right. The easy trade for palladium is already gone. This move over here. So this was like a bear flag, okay, a sharp counter trend move, and then a bear flag, and then like that. Okay, this is the easier trade lah. Right now a bit tough because right now based on seasonals, we are already ending soon, so not so bearish already, I suppose. All right. I want you guys to watch out is the dollar index. Okay, dollar index. index. Okay, so DXY, or you can use as a proxy. You can use the Euro USD, right? Which means that the Euro USD, it is going to go up because okay, so dollar is down, right? Dollar is down. Okay, so Euro, it is going up. It is going up. All right. So dollar index. So I remove the Euro USD first. So bearish from the 5th of April to the 19th of April. All right, for the past 12 years. Okay, 92% of the time is actually bearish. All right, so you take a look at the chart. Okay, so on trading view, dollar index, the US dollar. All right, right now it is still on an uptrend now. Right, on an uptrend above the cloud, above the CPR. All right, so nothing much. I won't be shorting it for now. In fact, I have a short position in Euro USD lah. All right. In fact, I have a short position in Euro USD. Okay, so but right now it is also hitting the pivot level. I might want to close out my short. Okay, so there's a potential chance that price hit this pivot level over here, and within the next 1 to 2 weeks, okay, the seasonals might start, which goes like that, goes up, which means that the euro is down. Okay, the US dollar is sorry, to continue to go down. Sorry, is it? Sorry, USD down. Sorry, USD down, so euro might go up. Sorry, yeah, confused. Okay, because the US dollar is down, so euro might continue to hit higher. Because right now we are also hitting the pivot level over here. Okay, so let's watch it. Okay, so if you go to the stock chart, stockchart.com, all right, you just key in $ USD. Okay, this is the dollar index. All right, you go to the seasonality over here. Okay, you can just go for the past 15 years or so. Can you see that 26, but only 27% of the time it closed positive, which means that generally, April, the dollar is weak. Okay, and then May, the dollar will be stronger again. So you want to take note of the dollar. However, you want to trade, how you want to trade the dollar, it is up to you. Certain CFD platform have dollar index. If you want, you can just trade the Euro USD and such. Okay, and such. All right. Okay, so Rachel's asking, where can I access to this black box? This black box is not for you to access. It's just to keep track of what I am sharing only. Yeah, but you can always refer back to this Facebook Live, the replay, and check it out again. All right. Budi is asking, where can I find the seasonality like what you share? To keep things simple, you can just go to the stockchart.com seasonality. All right, seasonality. Okay, and then have a glance how the market, is it bullish or bearish? Okay, the seasonals in the coming months also, so you can check it out. How about Mary is asking about yen, dollar yen, is it? We can also use the stock chart. I do have the data from my side, but you can always use the stock chart. Okay, USD JPY, let's take a look. Dollar yen. Just check it out. Okay, let's go take a look. Dollar yen for the past 15 years or so. Let me see. From what I see, right, dollar yen, not much age, so thereabout. Okay, thereabout. Not much age for me to really trade the dollar yen, but from what I know, fundamentally the yen has been depreciating, okay, purposely one. Okay, so dollar yen trading out, because the yen has been depreciating, Yeah. So, but for me, dollar is strong against the yen, but because the dollar index, okay, the dollar index DXY, okay, it is a basket of stocks, and euro, I think if I'm not mistaken, is about 60%. I'm not sure that it still holds. If my memory doesn't fail, I think it's about 60%. So essentially, you are trading the euro USD proxy, all right, which means that the euro might go up and the dollar might come down, all right. So any fundamental reason why the DXY is weak in April? I don't know that, but I just watch price action and trade on. So personally, I do not know the reason. Okay, so I think yes, that's about all for today. I give you some trade ideas. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, I'm also watching out for some of the oil and also the dollar as well. These two I'm watching out. So any questions so far regarding the stock market and such All right. Don't try not to ask me about individual stocks lah. Okay, so no time already. All right. So if you think that I'm providing value once again in this session, do give me your support and just type value in the comments. All right. So also give me a like, share, and comments as well. Liking is free, doesn't cost you money. Okay. So give me a like, share, comments, and give me just type value if you enjoy my content so far. If you feel that it is valuable to you. I think the best part for today for those who are not really into Excel, I think it's this one, right? Importing the data from the web, right? Okay. I think not many people know lah. Okay. Of course, you are already Excel expert. You should know, but generally, what I feel is that not many people know about that. And it's very easy for you to import data if the website already have tables already. Then it make it very easy. Okay. Yeah. And any question? Thank you so much for all the value. So comments. So once again, a recap, Market Insights Virtual Summit. I'll post the link in the comments. It is 100% free, 100% online. I post the link in the comment. You see on the scrolling bar. All right. Sponsored by IG. It is free. A lot of fantastic speaker. Program is up. You can take a look over here. All right. Register. First name, email, mobile number for reminder SMS only. No spam to you. Okay. And participate in lucky draw, win great prizes, and also get these exclusive ebooks from me. How to spot any trend in just 3 seconds. All right. Patrick is asking, okay. Cut Tiger Bill, cut and paste can manually because 500 you need to cut and paste, drag a lot Okay, I think that this importing is easier for me I mean that cut and paste no issue. You can do that one. No issue, it's fine. All right. So Patrick is asking, what's the immediate action if this peace deal between Russia and Ukraine is announced? I think the market is already pricing in that there's a peace deal already Okay, and of course, if it is really confirmed, I think the market will rally some more Okay, I think the market will rally some more. Typically, from April until May, it is bullish And if there's a peace deal confirmed, I think the market will rally even higher. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. Okay, all right. Can you show us your seasonality table? You can refer back to the earlier replay So right now I show you this. Okay, you can screenshot yourself Okay, up to you. I show that for a brief period of time. Okay, can? All right. So the lower one not good, right? There's a potential chance that those at the bottom of the table, for example, all right, like PayPal, Netflix, XE, they could rebound, but you are trying to catch the low, which I don't like. I rather buy into strength, wait for pullback, buy into strength. So for example, PayPal, PayPal, right? Okay. Yes, so starting to rebound, but typically it is still weaker compared to the rest of the stock. So I want to buy into relative strength. Okay, I do not to buy into weakness. Okay, so I prefer to buy those trending higher one. All right. Patrick, okay, just one more time, okay, for those who are late, very simple. Okay, you go to sleekchart.com, any site that has a table or data. All right, you copy the link over here, right, and then you go to Excel, or go to WPS, doesn't matter. Okay, how come I cannot open new sheet? It is not responding to me. Too much data, is it? Anyway, go to data over here and then all right, data import. How come cannot? Yeah, just import from web. Okay, I'm not sure why I can't do it now, but yeah, just import from web. You should be able to do it, and it will show everything over here. Okay, Ken? I think yeah, 1.5 hours already. Thank you so much once again for this Facebook Live 1 a.m. Thank you so much for staying with me. Okay, so I wish you guys have a very good weekend ahead. All right, so yeah, thank you for staying with me. Have a good night, have a good weekend, and I will see you guys again next week already. Okay, next Saturday already. I won't be doing a Facebook Live on Friday because next Saturday and Sunday it will be the Market Insights Virtual Summit. So once again, thank you so much. See you again. 晚安, good night, and bye bye. Okay.